Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, listen, I'll tell you one thing. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Who are the girls? Kourtney Kardashian and the rest of her family. Listen, Courtney literally drew a line in the sand yesterday and told everybody, don't you ever in your D lives use my son's name in vain. You better keep that mess over there. But who was she actually talking about? Because people are saying she was actually talking to Kris, Kylie, Kim, Khloe. That's right, the Kardashians. Because who stood to gain anything from that media blitz that happened yesterday, where they desperately tried to change the subject from Khloe being one of the biggest? Khloe literally is, in the history books, they need to put her name in as like one of the marvels of the 20th century. Seriously, Khloe, you went down in history on that one. But there was a fake Mason that popped up that literally changed the subject about what was going on and spread this rumor about a fake engagement. Now, we called it yesterday, Tattletales, that was all cap. But Courtney came out and said, baby, don't you ever. First, let's look at Courtney's statement, and then we're going to actually see how it looks like she was talking to her own family. This little divide, this civil war, the way Courtney is literally putting two fingers up to her family and saying that, like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this PR game. I'm sick of being famous for famous. How much money do we need? Can we just live our lives? It looks like there might be some truth to it. Y'all, let's get into this mess. But before we do, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Baby, it's YouTube. You know how this mess works, all right? All right, where should we start? Oh, yeah, we're starting with Courtney. Lego. Did y'all hit the like? Okay, fine. I'll create value. And then y'all can hit the like button later. Okay, let's go. All right, Courtney started off by saying, hello, everyone. Hope it's a beautiful Thursday. Anytime somebody starts with that mess, you know they about to go in. I said, ooh, this is going to be good. She said, after months and months of thinking, you would all know that is not Mason on these fake accounts. Some of you don't. So I'll spell it out clearly. That is not fake Mason on these fake social media accounts talking about our family. Now listen to this. To any and all news outlets who use that fake account as a source, you know better. Stop using it for the benefit of your slow news day. Please and thank you. And to the person who relentlessly pretended to be Mason, ultra creepy. And I said, okay, Courtney, I get what you're doing, but something doesn't make sense. Because let me take you through what the fake Mason said. Fake Mason was like, Kyla's getting married and she's currently on her bridal party. That's why she's the only one wearing white. He then went on to show these screen grabs of Kylie Jenner calling, saying, not me lurking on my brother's page and Kylie calling me, literally saying, Mason, stop. Mason, take that down. Mason. Now, I was one of the original people that was like, okay, that don't make any sense, because if they really want to shut Mason's account down, it would be shut down like that. And why is Kylie the one calling you? And where's your mom on this bridal party? It didn't make sense. But here's why people think that maybe this shot was to the news outlets, but also to the Kardashian using their news outlet pawns. Are y'all ready for this? Okay, but did I make value yet? Can y'all hit the like button? No, not yet? All right, let's get into this, right? Let's look at Exhibit A, because when people are trying all cap, you really got to think, when people are putting out media narratives, who stands to benefit? Why? Now, Courtney did say, oh, your slow news day, but who stands to benefit from this news even being out? Let's look at this video, for instance, right? Kim and that Natasha and Bullwinkle wig. Every time, the funny part about it is Kim be swearing she doing it. Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all know I am a big fan of a dried up wig, right? I get beach hair, I get California waves, but Kim... It's giving your Dancing with the Stars performance. It's giving like you're the cool mom. It's giving you, like, even though you dating a 28-year-old, Pete must not care about you, or maybe he's just corny. You don't know what's up. Why hasn't Pete looked at her and said, why doesn't your hair move? Why do you look like a Sims character? Why? Okay, let's move on. Now let's look at who stands to benefit. Well, this woman right here. Khloe Kardashian, or how you might know her, Our Lady of Doormat Dumb, the patron saint of dum-dumness. She stands to benefit the most from this. She has been in a flurry of activity after she revealed that she's having a surrogate with her ne'er-do-well baby's father slash boyfriend slash open relationship, allegedly life partner, whatever you want to see. She has been desperate to change the subject. She tried going quiet and hoping the news cycle will blow over. It did not blow over. So the day that she decides to come out and make a comment by liking that photo of Tristan with another girl, her sisters, the one that are heavily involved, was still playing the media game. If you guys don't know, Courtney tapped out a long time ago. This is why I think her sisters weren't really feeling her at her wedding, don't seem to be doing anything with her or whatnot, because she's tapped out a long time ago about this media game. But all the other sisters that are still into the game, they're not new to this. They're true to this. Khloe, of course. Kim and Kylie, because Kylie loves Coco, of course. They're the sisters. What do you expect to do? They all came out in full force to put more antics out. Consider this video right here. They say it's from a fake Mason account, and I get that. But why did they literally start the narrative? It's not groundbreaking news for all three Kardashians to go to dinner. They do that all the time. But the fact that they dressed in all black, just like in Courtney's wedding. Kylie dressed in all white, which looked like it might have been a bridal or bachelorette party. Right? Just like it did. Don't forget they did the same thing at Courtney's wedding. They dressed in black, the bride wore white. Even the suspicious timing that then the fake Mason account that they may or may not control, and this is why people think Courtney was taking shots at her family, like, you're not going to use my child's name to distract from this mess. We're out of this haystorm. Don't you think it's a little bit too convenient? I get people being like, oh my God, media just likes to talk. But when are we going to realize they like giving us something to talk about to change the narrative? Not only that, think about the other dumb stories that have come out. Kylie took a 3-minute private jet flight. Why would that be an issue if they didn't want us to know? Kim's thinking about having a surrogate child with Pete. Why would that be an issue if they didn't want us to know? We all know from Kim's clandestine trip, she can go and they can all move without us knowing what's going on. Hell, we found out in 2021 that Kylie and Travis haven't been together since 2019 and never lived together. How were they able to keep that a secret? I'm being serious, you guys. Let's look at the flight trackers. The Kardashians have had private jets and Kylie forever. Tell me how, when Kim wanted us to know she was visiting with Pete, they released information about private jet flight tracker now says that Kim's plane is en route to Pete Davidson. How would we know that without them wanting to know? How would we know? Does anybody know any other flights that Kylie's taken this year? I'm sure she has. Do we know any flights she's taken last year? No. But yet, the week that Khloe is being dragged on social media, now we're knowing when Kylie breathes, the fact she took a 3-minute flight, the fact that Kris Jenner's worried about her spending, all these nothing articles to distract. Now, why are they offering these nothing articles? Well, I'll tell you. Much like we discovered in the Rob and China trial, the Kardashians literally have agreements with news agencies with this and that. Sometimes maybe it's written, maybe it's unspoken. Again, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. But it was known in court papers that when they were trying to kill Rob and China's show, E's #1 reality show at that time, right? What did they offer? They offered Kylie to do the life of Kylie. It's in emails. Okay, fine. If you kill that show, then I'll do the life of Kylie, and that will be ratings. Now, unfortunately, the ratings, we all saw Life of Kylie. Actually, no one did. No one saw Life of Kylie. That's why it's not on anymore. But my point is it so far-fetched to connect the dots that in order to get the media stop talking about Khloe and Tristan, in order to do that, they will use their leverage and give the media other stories that they can run with and make dollars off of on a slow news day. Again, does anybody know, besides this weekend when Khloe's being dragged, does anybody know the private jet flights Kylie took? How many minutes they are, where she went? And also, I even thought about that thing about she took a 3-minute private jet or a 17-minute private jet flight. That doesn't even make sense. Because if you guys don't know, private flights are not in regular airports. They're further away. So the fact that you drove to an airport, got on the plane, took off, landed, and then got a thing, That's actually more time than just driving the 45 minutes. It doesn't even make sense logistically. It doesn't. It's giving, you put this story out here because you want to change the subject. Kim and this dumb surrogate story with Pete, you put that story out there because you want to change the subject. But also, Courtney, even this whole rumor about it being Kylie's bridal shower. They were fine to run with that narrative. They didn't release any statement saying that's not true. Look, Kim even posted this on her Instagram just to let them know, guys, we're at Giorgio Baldi. Again, it's not a fake Mason running. It is a fake Mason running the account. I completely believe that. But has anybody ever thought to say, who's actually running the account? Who is amazingly putting out fake stories that the Kardashians seem to be corroborating and pushing? And they don't shut down until the only person that shut it down was Courtney. And after Courtney shut it down, that's when Kylie was like, yeah, there's no rumors to it. That's not my bachelorette party. But they were fine to let that story go. And the fact that they actually encouraged the story, dressing all black, Kylie in all white, Kim being like, you guys, we're eating at Giorgio Baldi. Oh my God, best pasta ever. And don't forget that everybody in that little Instagram story, Kylie, Iris, Stassi baby, Khloe, and Kim, everybody in that story all posted in their Instagram stories the same exact clip. They did not post it from a different angle. They did not post it from a different thing. You guys, it was a coordinated media PR campaign that just mysteriously coincided with this fake Mason posting, oh my God, it's Kylie's bachelorette party, in order to change the narrative. And it worked until Courtney came out and said, baby, don't you ever use my child again. This is after she literally dragged them for using their pain. You guys, again, something's going on. Courtney said enough, but we need to ask ourselves, who exactly was she talking to when she said enough? Because again, these little tricks and schemes, I know y'all out busy saving the world, doing all this stuff, living your lives. I am the gossip oracle. My job is to pay attention to this BS. So while you guys are actually living your lives, right? I pay attention to this BS so you don't have to. And I'm telling you guys, this was some BS. But let me know what you think in the comments, all right? And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.